The throw bag is the most important piece of rescue equipment in a canoeist's arsenal. It should be carried by every whitewater boater. You will need it for the rescue of swimmers in rapids, weirs and stoppers. This video deals with the basic techniques of using a throw bag. Other applications include belaying, a rescuer, and as a sack haul rope for canoes and other equipment. You can also use the rope as an aid for river crossings and extraction of jammed boats, sometimes involving pulley systems or Z-drags. When learning to use this useful tool, it is important to start with the basics. Remember to take the throw bag with you all the time, even when you are scouting a rapid. The best throw bag is of no use when you don't have it with you. When rescuing a swimmer from a fast current, take up a rescue point at the end of the rapid or choose a less violent part of the rapid. To be able to withstand the tension, choose firm ground to stand on. With faster currents, it is better to brace yourself and use a shoulder belay. A good rescue position will give you a clear overlook of the situation and plenty of room to throw. Ideally, find a position at the top of an eddy. This makes it easier for the swimmer to get out of the water. When rescuing a swimmer from a weir, take up a rescue point as close to the weir as is possible. The same is true for rescues from a natural drop back tow. It is not recommended to stand above certain obstructions like trees or undercuts. A throw bag can be of great help when rescuing a maroon swimmer. Never tie directly onto the rope. Far safer is a quick release harness. Make sure that the harness can be released even under high tension and that the swimmer is fully conversant with the emergency release. Even the best throws may miss the target. Do not waste time restuffing the bag, but either take small coils in the hand or carefully stack the rope in front of you. Rethrow without emptying any water from the bag. Do not be tempted to weigh the bag with small stones. Just as dangerous to a swimmer are carabiners and pulleys, clipped to the bottom loop of the bag. These are better stored elsewhere. The most popular throwing action is the underarm throw. Take the throwback in the throwing hand and, holding the free end of the rope in the other hand, pull out 2 meters of the rope from the back. Right-handers stand with the left leg in front. Keep the throwing arm straight and swing the arm from back to front, from horizontal to horizontal, passing close to the body. Release the back at the horizontal. This way you get the maximum distance and best accuracy. The overarm throw is a faster throw, both in setup time and flight time. This makes it more suitable for precision throws at short distances. Standing in the same position as for the underarm throw, use the bag as a sight to aim at the target, then bring the bag back behind the head and throw it, passing close to the ear and releasing it when the arm is fully extended. Practice exercises. Start by throwing a closed bag from one person to another. Begin with short distances and concentrate on not spinning the bag end over end. Gradually increase the distance between the people. Next, practice throwing at a target still keeping the bag closed. Once again, start with small distances. Remember not to spin the bag, as this will cause friction when the rope is being fed out. As expertise improves, gradually increase the distance. Now open the bag and repeat the exercise. It is preferable to throw a little too far than too short, especially for the swimmer. Once fully proficient with these exercises, move on to a moving target. This is a major increase in difficulty. The thrower has to estimate how far ahead of the target to aim, taking into account the speed of the current, the distance of the throw, and the trajectory of the bag. So much for theory and dry land simulation. A swimmer more underwater than above can only concentrate for a split second on grabbing the rope. This means that rescue throws have to be perfect, both in accuracy and timing. The most efficient way of achieving this is with an overarm throw. In some larger bags, there is room for a floating ball. This is fast and convenient for short distances. It saves the main part of the rope for a second rescue. If the paddler is held in a stopper and cannot get out, do not wait until he has to swim. Throw the bag to the paddler while he is still upright and better able to see the rope. He can now leave the boat safely without the danger of being recirculated in the stopper. Some life jackets have a pocket on the back suitable for a small throw line. This is excellent for fast rescue from the boat. However, to be successful, it requires a lot of practice and a strong hold on the bank. A rope for lowering or pulley systems needs to be longer than a rope used just for throwing. On larger rivers, a boat rescue is often more efficient than a throw line. That's why 10 to 15 meters length is usually sufficient for a rope used just for throwing. Always dry the rope carefully after each use and store out of direct sunlight. Never wrap the rope around a tree to provide a braking force, as the friction may melt the surface. Running the rope over a sharp edge will also cause significant damage and reduce the strength. Regularly inspect the rope for any damage or loosening of the knots. The proper knot is a double overhand. The rope is made from soft plaited polypropylene, which has only minimal stretch and does not kink. Also, it will not absorb water, giving excellent flotation properties. However, it is prone to damage and wear, and so should be treated carefully. Avoid coiling the rope before filling the bag. Stuff it in, a handful at a time. Always carry a throw line in the boat, store it behind the seat, and make sure the rope cannot fall out of the bag, even in the case of a swim. Remember the proverb, I hear and I forget, I see and I remember, I do and I understand. So get out and practice and hope never to use it for real.